What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a brand new project that I am currently starting. I'm going to play through a new game called The Shadow of the Beast, and I'm going to do this as a full blind playthrough, not the usual montages that I make. And this was actually recommended to me by a friend, and she's called Night Girl, or Natpigen as it is known in Danish, and she has a YouTube channel as well. I'll put a link to her channel in the description, but she actually recommended me that I did a full playthrough of a game instead of just doing montages. So I took her up on that, and this is my first project at doing that. So, well, I accidentally didn't record the first episode of the first level I played through this game. So I played through it again here, and I'm just gonna explain you the mechanics and how the game works and all that good stuff. So let's get started. Everyone, welcome to my blind playthrough of The Shadow of the Beast. Alright, straight off the bat, we start being chained to this mean guy here who's pushing me around like a puppet, and suddenly enemies attack. This is the first real battle of the game, and it's just usual, you know, square for attacking. But then I'll show you, it says perfect on the screen, and then this is how well you time your attacks. You time it not good there, so I didn't get it perfect, because after each match you will get a rating. You see it down here in the right corner. Since the better you do, the better ratings you get, and the better ratings, the more chances you have of scoring potions. And what potions are used for, I'll come into that later. Alright, so now it starts raining arrows from the archers, and this is where you know I'm gonna learn about the block button. The block button allows you to block enemy attacks and incoming arrows from the sky, as you see me do here. Or you can just run past under the trees and you'll be safe. But here I don't get in under the trees, so I can just block the arrows. It took me a little while to figure out that I could actually just block the arrows, so I took a lot of hits this way. Oh great, more enemies. Again, it shows you R1 to do the block attack. Easily to block enemy attacks, but you have to be facing them. As you see, they come from all, both the left and right side of me, and I have to be facing the side that I want to block, or the block is not going to count. As you can see, I'm also doing a roll, and you can do a roll attack to roll past the enemies and attack them from the back. But unfortunately, the roll attack doesn't make you invincible, so you can still get hit during that. I'll demonstrate it right here. Roll attack and attack him from the back. I unfortunately don't get a platinum rating here, only a gold, so that doesn't score me a potion. Then it's time to learn about the grab attack. I grab an enemy and you can throw him into the other enemies to stun them for a short while so you can continue your combo. The more enemies that are on screen, you can just push the left stick towards them and you can keep mashing the square button and you will continue your combo this way. The longer the combo, the higher the multiplier, and again the higher the points you get and the higher the rating. This part had me very confused at the first time I played it, because there are these monks here and they seem peaceful, but for some reason this guy wants me to kill them. If I don't press the button, he's actually forcing me to kill them. So after you kill these first four, there's going to be a little cutscene. You see the old monk put the baby in the crib, and then this happens. We'll learn a little later, but I will tell you straight up that this was actually the beast's father. So this was a pretty emotional point for him, and now he's loose from his shackles and very, very pissed. And of course the guy here moves in and snatches this baby. So your objective now is actually to hunt him and get the baby back. But he has a few tricks up his sleeve, so he's straight up chaining you back. But you don't like the fact of this, so you give him the good old 1-2. And you all know this, if it bleeds, we can kill it. This makes him run away and drop his blood on the ground. And then these dudes appear. Now the game wants us to learn about the rage chain. As you can see in the lower left corner, I have 3 squares of blood. When you have a full blood bar, you can go into this rage chain where you can just, it's just like a quick time event. You have to press the right angle, the right direction towards an enemy, and he's going to attack it within this rage form. And this saves you a lot of hassle because no one can hit you as long as you're inside the rage form. Of course, now the beast is going to seek vengeance. And we are, of course, chasing the guy with the baby. I don't exactly know what the baby is, but maybe the beast's brother, since it was his father who carried the baby to begin with. But now an epic journey through this level starts. And let's see what's gonna happen. Then it's time to learn how to stun the enemies. I haven't really found any use for this. See, I stun the guy and he immediately wakes up and hits me. And this makes me point out down in the left corner above the blood bar is my health bar, which is indicated by 5 right now. I am playing on the hardest difficulty, so every time I get hit it actually counts for 2 hits. Yeah, benefits of playing on the most difficult beast mode, as it's called. But I really enjoy the challenge though. I have played the first level so many times you wouldn't believe it. Cause every time you die, there's a little catch about that. I'm going to tell you that soon. Since I already played through the first level, I have learned a few new skills. What you see me do here is steal health from the enemies. I can do that and get 1 point of health back, but I will lose 2 blood. Or is it maybe 1.5 blood? So you can't just spam this and get your blood, get your health back. You still need blood in order to do it. And there is the dude, and he is spawning these dudes. Let's see how this goes. That didn't go too well. I only managed to score a silver ranking for that. But as you can see, there is a name standing on the screen, and now I'm pressing the square button. This is another player, an online player who's playing the game, who has died here. So I can choose to gift him a potion, or I can choose to devour his body. I choose to devour him here, which brings me into an online fight where I have to beat his record. And this is actually just a mashing buttons event. It's pretty funny. Tells you to mash the square button. Oh, that's a triangle button. Sorry about that. So you, yeah, we just keep mashing buttons here, and he's performing a very, very crude move on him. I don't know if that's really devouring. It's more decapitating and killing. Nonetheless, I managed to beat this guy's record, so if you are able to do it faster than your opponent, you will be able to score a reward. In this case, I'm going to get a Shadow Stone. Shadow Zone, I'm going to show you exactly what they do in just a few minutes. That, my friends, is what Shadowstone does. It summons shadowy minions of yourself, which is going to kill a couple of enemies. I don't exactly know how many they will kill, but I think as many as is on screen by the time you use it. We progress further on. This level is not that long, but so it actually teaches you that you can climb up the hills, slide down them, and jump from side to side. This is a function that you're really going to need to get used to, because you'll be using that a lot throughout the game. I don't know why I take a hit here, maybe because I'm a noob at this game. Unfortunately, but yeah, let's carry on. I actually managed to build a decent chain here, but unfortunately I messed it up before I can get something good. And then this happens. I get my first death. Now, about dying in this game. Whenever you die, you have the option to resurrect via an innocent soul or via an elixir. Or you could just restart the game, or the level, I'm sorry. If you restart, you have to do the entire level from the start. And as you know, the elixirs are very, very hard to come by, because you have to do at least a platinum rating in each fight. So you really have to choose wisely whenever you want to use the elixirs. As you can see here, I'm not exactly doing a good job, so yeah, not my best moment. This was actually quite a waste of elixir, but I thought, hey, it's all good. Let's just use them. We can always farm. Because you can actually go back to the first level and farm. I don't know what the maximum it is, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. Because I will be needing to farm after this. Because the game gets really, really hard from here on out. This is just a tutorial level, so it's a little more gentle, even though I think I did like maybe 15 tries before I actually managed to beat this level. So it is a hard game, trust me, very hard. And as you might remember before, you saw me pick up a blood triangle gem thing spinning around. That gives you 1 bar of blood back. And then you can find these seals, which gives you bonus points. And the points you can actually use to level up after each level, but I'm going to show you more of that later. So here we go, first boss fight of the game, and what do? I immediately die. I wanted to do a badass thing for the video, so here is the entire boss fight, please enjoy.
And that is basically it for the first level. It ends here. I'm chasing the guy with the baby inside the tree, and then level 2 is about to start. So that's what's going to happen in the next episode. But as you can see here, after each level you get a reward and a little status screen here. I didn't do exactly perfect in this, but you can always go back to previous levels and see if you can beat your own score. When you calculate the score, it will actually show you on the world leaderboards, and as you can see, I'm at rank 2100 and something. So I'm the 2100 and something best in the world at this game. So keep that in mind. So you get rewarded after each level. I get a new talisman here. I didn't expect that, so I was pausing here to read what it actually does. So I can't wait to be using that. These are actually enemies from episode 2, the next level. So this is a little spoiler for you, or maybe a little trailer, who knows. Anywho, it's going to show you an entire bestiary of the enemies that you encounter, and you can also enter the story and watch all NPCs, story about them and all that. The game is pretty heavy on the story side. But after each level, you get all the bonus points that you scored in the level into your total amount. It's called mana in this game. And what do you use the mana for? It's all the good stuff. It's for leveling up, buying stuff, and all that stuff. You can upgrade your combat skills, you can upgrade your talisman, you can do anything here. You can even buy stuff at the story and videos and stuff like that. Here I'm just quickly browsing through it. I'm gonna buy the last health upgrade because I figured I'd be needing that on the hardest difficulty here. So I just got 1 more bar of health. So now I can actually take 5 hits before I die. So that's pretty good. I upgrade my blood level here as well. So that's also good. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. This is the end of episode 1, the first level. And the end of episode 1 of my blind playthrough of The Shadow of the Beast. I hope to see you back again very, very soon.